All right, I'm gonna show you how to replace the UV bulb on a BioQuantum here. I have a BioQuantum right here in front of me. I'm gonna push down and pull towards me to remove the door. And once the door is removed, you can look at the inside. For this, you're gonna need a hook. What I recommend to change out the bulb. You can find these at your local hardware store, usually sold in a pack. So what we need to do is to actually change out the bulb. What we're first going to do is we're going to turn off the feed to the system. Once we turn off the feed to the system, we're going to pull water out of the dispensers. Up here, the dispensers, and then we're gonna remove I would say maybe remove maybe a quarter gallon. Let's just say we remove a quarter gallon, a couple of cups of water from the system to relieve the back pressure on the system. But we're also going to unplug the system from the back because we don't want any electricity running through the UV while we change it out. So first things first, you need to as soon as you unplug the system and then remove the water, remove some of the water. Remember, we turned off the angle stop, so there's no more water getting into getting inside the system, so there should be no back pressure in here after we remove the water. So after we remove the water and we turn off the, we unplug the system, we can start actually changing out the bulb. So what we want to do is unplug it from the from its AC adapter here, and then once you do that, you're gonna want to put a towel probably underneath here because water's gonna probably come out. We're gonna remove the tubings from here and the one here. So to do that, there's a little collar that's attached to the tubing. We're gonna push down with our two fingers, and then we're gonna pull out with one hand. Same with the top here. We're gonna grab the collar piece here. We're gonna put two fingers down, push down, and pull. There's a little collar piece inside here. It moves freely. So once we have that done, we're gonna pull out the bulb itself and the UV filter. There's gonna be water in here probably. So get yourself a bucket and just lay it over a sink and just let it get out. Let all the water fall out, and then once the water is out, we can remove the bulb. So I have my hook here. I'm gonna stick it in here, and then I'm just gonna with force pull it out. And you do this off screen. All right, it's a little hard to pull out. So I have the bulb here. I'm gonna remove the old bulb. See, it's a little dirty, this one. And once I remove the old bulb, I'm gonna replace it with a new bulb. I don't want to waste a new bulb, so I'm just gonna use this same old one as just as an example. So just pretend this is a new bulb. And once you pull it out of the plastic, make sure you grab it from this white tip part. Do not grab the actual lens. The actual glass itself. If you do, just clean it. Just clean it so there's no more fingerprint on there. And then once you're done, so grab it by the white tip here, the new one, And then you're simply just gonna stick it back in there, and then it should just snap back into place, the new one. So just snap, and then once you have that done, you can plug it back in. So let's put it back on its clips. And once I have it back on its clips, I'm going to put the tubings back on. So here's the bottom one, and then to have the bottom one on, I'm gonna have the top one, connect that one. So now they're both connected again, and once they're connected again, I would simply grab my AC adapter here that powered it and reconnect it. And once it's reconnected, we could make sure that the tube is all the way in so it doesn't leak on you. And then once it's and make sure these are all the way in, and then you can turn on the angle stop here and just start filling up the machine again, and let the machine fill up because it's missing a couple of quarts of water or cups. And then once it's filled up again, just check both dispensers are receiving water, and if both are working, then you can turn the machine back on. And then yeah, just turn it back on, and then you can turn the heat and the cold back, and it could turn the machine back on, and you're good to go. And then once that's good, you just put the door back on. And then you're good to go. So that's the how do you change out the UV bulb. That's the simplest way to do it, I feel. Yeah, so that's the easiest way to do it. So I'll end off on that, and hope that helps. Goodbye.